Hi Pisces, welcome to your full moon in Aquarius reading. This moon's happening in your 12th house, which is connected to subconscious patterns, hidden realms, all things hidden, including past lives. Let's see what might want to be illuminated for the Pisces collective. What might want to be illuminated for Pisces in this full moon? Well, ooh, the Empress, the Judgment, and the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So this is pretty incredible energy. The Empress right out of the gate, that's Venus energy. It's about growth, creation, the ultimate abundance, and grounding it all in an energy of stability. She's all the queens wrapped up into one, Libra or Taurus energy. She's all about self-worth and receiving. The Judgment here is a life-changing decision. It is a big-ass wake-up call. It's Pluto energy, and Pluto is currently in Aquarius where this moon is happening, so it could be bringing some kind of shakeup. It can be rebirth energy, bringing something back from the dead, but it is a big life-changing decision connected to Scorpio technically. And with the Ten of Cups, that is your energy. That is Mars in Pisces actually, and we all know what that is. It's the happily ever after card, the epitome of emotional contentment. Typically in partnership, and we do have partnership here with the Two of Cups, more Venus energy. So with the Venus and Mars energy showing up pretty strongly here, I think there's something to be said about balance in partnership, and that's what's being illuminated. Let's clarify. Why is the Empress here? What is the Empress, please? The Pisces. Making a decision, juggling, balancing priorities, having the courage and strength to overcome things that have hurt your heart in the past. So you or somebody else is making a decision here on how to grow, plant, and harvest something for the future. What is Judgment? Another energy of a crossroads. Two of Coins can be that decision as well. Judgment, what is it? Okay, the Hangman. Practicing the pause. Gathering all the information, seeing things from different perspectives before taking action. It is Pisces energy, and it's seeing something clearly, very clearly, about what brings emotional fulfillment and contentment. And somebody's ready to take action and speak their truth on it. There's a Nine of Coins energy. That's the pre-Empress energy, and a King of Coins and a Justice under the deck. What is the Ten of Cups? It's the Emperor. Get out of here. We have divine counterparts here. Oof! And a Devil? Come on. So this can be definitely something toxic, a toxic attachment. Something where you feel chained and bound to possibly a certain person. We'll have to get more information on that. But I do like to see that there's a new perspective coming to light about divine counterparts here. I felt that Venus and Mars energy, and there is something about balance in a divine counterpart connection. And maybe what has been imbalanced. Maybe that's all the Devil is. Things that have been imbalanced, unfair, toxic. The Empress and the Two of Coins, making a decision, bringing in balance, juggling priorities. Knight of Wands came out in reverse. Knight of Wands is not the most reliable energy. They certainly follow their passions. They're an adventure cat. They know what they want, they go after it, but they're here for a good time, not a long time. So there is a feeling here that somebody didn't prioritize the Empress energy. Somebody maybe ran off in the night. But with the World under the deck, this signifies there's a lesson and a chapter closing in that type of energy, because the Emperor, look at this. The Emperor here, and they're understanding something, and they want to communicate. It would seem that they're understanding how to step up to the plate and be reliable, and be a reliable partner, and value the energy of the Empress. Judgment and the Hangman, they are definitely seeing something different after a massive wake-up call that shifted their perspective. It's taken a long time though. Seven of Pentacles, with the Nine of Wands, it's taken rounds of trust issues, I think, and nothing but time to try and get to this leveling up. But somebody's seeing something clearly here about investment and whether or not it's worth it, if it's going to pay off. In this particular depiction, the basket is empty. There's been uncertainty around whether or not anything would be able to be harvested. Trust issues. Yeah, here we have the Devil. That's what it is. It's repeated cycles. It's patterns ongoing from the past. If there has been movement forward before, it gets stuck up. It gets hung up. Somebody doesn't want to open up. They're afraid to take a risk. They don't want to be vulnerable. But there's a message here coming in, something to do with stability after somebody has gained the wisdom and some emotional illumination here around the Hangman to be able to see something from a new perspective. Whew. What is the Ten of Cups to the Emperor? Have they made up their mind? They're not wasting no more time? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. And your energy with the High Priestess. The Queen of Wands, that's exactly where this Knight of Wands is going. They got the memo and they're ready to invest. And this Emperor energy is drawn to the Queen of Wands. This is Aries energy through and through. Could be Leo or Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands too. But this is somebody who's pretty much irresistible. It's the Foxy Lady card. And this Emperor is understanding with the High Priestess. They're finally listening to their intuition and they're recognizing that they're lonely with the Five of Coins, and they want to end that cycle and learn the lesson of what it takes to be a high vibe divine masculine. They're coming in, and they're coming in with something stable and solid. Maybe after a long time of waiting and hemming and hawing and self-defeating thoughts, there's a decision being made. Can we get one more card for the Queen of Wands? One more card for the Queen of Wands. In no way do I see this as third party, just saying. Yeah, I see this as a new opportunity in love. Exactly. There we have it. Ace of Cups, somebody has not let go. Ace of Cups here, this is that new opportunity being offered to the Queen of Wands. If you're embodying this inner fire energy, maybe you're an Aries cusp, I don't know. But this is an opportunity to essentially build the 10 of Cups. We do have reconciliation pretty much all over this thing, gotta say. So somebody's held back before, again, afraid to take a risk here, but there's gonna be a message coming in. And it's going to lead to some sort of stability because, again, somebody has been looking deep inside and getting some emotional illumination and seeing from a different perspective that they really cannot deny the passion behind it. There could be a lot of lust here, too, with this devil energy. Lust with the Ace of Wands as well. So there's a desire to work together, and there's the counterpart, the King of Wands. Also the Emperor energy, fire sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign. They will be taking action. Let's get some divinely guided messages of love. Divinely guided messages of love. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things are going. I left when things got hard. So I think this is a conversation back and forth. I think the Empress was not satisfied with the way things were going, being treated as an option. Somebody left when things got hard. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. But there is unfinished business and we still have things to resolve and discuss. One more for the divine counterpart check-in, please. We both walked away for our own reasons. Nobody won here. It was a self-sabotage, but stuck on you. I've tried to move on many times, but it has not worked. Nothing else is quite the same. And that's the thing with these significant soul connections. Could be past life stuff here too. You're bonded, you're tied together, so it's really hard to cut those cords. Anyway, here we go. That's your reading. This is what you can expect to be illuminated over the next 6 months. I do hope the reading helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you again real soon.